Call 911, I'm a killer. You know that you come Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live in a charge. So we'll count down to Green Action, presented by Lunatic Designs. We are live in a charge on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. TikTok, for whatever reason, is not going live. So sorry, TikTok. You can't hear me, but things happen. We are here tonight in a good stasis. It's still a weird day. I don't know what to think about it, but it's a weird day. Muscarella, let's go from Jack and Sally. Alex, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like. Jack Sally 0401. That is the Muscarella fam. Appreciate you being out there. You too. Why do you have to DM me and let me know what's up with the new account? I like the new account. I know what Jack and Sally, Jack and Sally are. If you're a fan of The Night Before Christmas, you know the way it is. We are here for the iRacing Cup Series, presented by AR Audio. Tonight's race, it's Indy. Yeah, bam, it's Indy. It's almost Emerald Lagasse like, you know what I mean? That's sweet. Maybe. I don't know. Words are hard. Here's your race information for tonight's race. AR Audio presenting the old iRacing Cup Series here. Week 7, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The 2.5 mile length racing surface is going to run 100 laps today. Stage completion of lap 20. 4 sets tires, 75% fuel, 1 fast repair. A couple of pit stops today, I do believe, is going to be on board with it. It is very, very, very hot on the racetrack, but the temperature in the air is probably going to keep things right about that relative mark where 4 degrees is going to feel almost tacky. So humidity at 59%, cloudy skies, 8 mile an hour wind, 77 degrees on the air temperature. It is awesome to see everybody rolling. There's old Penguin. Tony Martin, give us a like. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. We are back again for a little bit more love. Tony Martin just got a win of the Dirt Series just a couple of short hours ago. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you being out there. Let's see. One of the things that I like to say is good news is a 4-day work week, paid holiday. Oh, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, sir. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I gotta get.
And you said it's a weird day. You're right. It is a weird day. It's the day before day.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And Penguin actually got out and raced today. That's like.
It doesn't happen. No.
Yeah.
But you know what?
My shoulder was not happy about it, but it also didn't help that I had the wrong steering ratio.
Okay, next week you'll get some more racing in. It'll be fun.
I wouldn't call that racing. I'd call that pacing, but
you know.
But yes, it is going to be fun and it's going to be funny.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good day. Tonight's
race, a shenanigan day.
It will be a shenanigan day. Tonight's race brought to you by BAM Model 1 Unit Jam, called BAM, family owned and operated since 2014. It is at night. I tell you what, we've switched back to SDK just to see if it's going to cooperate with us or not, because SDK things. And if it doesn't, we'll switch over.
I like iRacing things.
Yeah, well, Also, thank you to Jordan Lane, Red Clay RP, and of course our good friends Muscarella for being on board with what we've got going on over here. We appreciate them as always. We appreciate all of you for being out there, getting us to over 2K subscribers. Just like Chance Glover out there. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Yeah, there you go. That's it's pretty awesome to be over 2K on YouTube. That was my original goal, to get to 2K. Now I can retire, or something like that.
Sweet.
Whatever.
Retirement.
Yeah, whatever. Starting grid for tonight's race could look as such. Steven Laskowski is going to be right there on that dang old pole spot. Man, I can speak today. I promise you, words are just. It's just there, and I can do this. I promise I could do this. Yeah, Stephen Leskowski, your pole sitter. David Amitt's going to be your outside pole sitter. Justin Zukic, Joseph Hall is going to make it row number 2. Josh Barr, Michael Moquin there, row number 3. Thank you, Stephen, for the like out there. Thank you for the share as well. I was Barr and Moquin, row number 3. Row 4, Mike Daniels, RV Turner. Row 5 will be Andrew Scroton-Bohr, and that is the Bam Auto man himself. He's going to be out there with Aaron Ryan to his outside. Matt Allen, Brad Dove are going to make up row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Jonathan Casebeer, Colby Peterson, Brock Duty, Jordan Lane, going to make row number 8. Zach Thompson, Jeremy Daniel, row number 9. Clint Hackett, Michael Bossert will make up row 10. And then Russell Olivero, Andrew Davis, tail end of the field tonight. That is your starting grid. Thank you to Jordan Lane Racing, Red Clay Role Play out there as well. We appreciate all our RP fam. No matter what server you play on, 5M is a ton of fun. I'm telling you. Indianapolis Motor Speedway is basically 4 different turns in a quad oval. It's big, it's loud, sometimes obnoxious. Basically like an ex-wife that you don't want to shake a fist at. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. And for those who have ex-wives and those who are ex-wives, I'm sorry. Maybe a little. I don't know. Scoring pylon is going to be kept. You'll see the scoring pylon here at Bristol Motor Speedway, or not Bristol. I'm sorry, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's a different track. And you'll see who scored what and who's doing what. I like that iRacing has incorporated the scoring pylon and it has made it functional, which is really, really stinking cool. And all the flags are blowing in the proper direction. iRacing's just getting it down, and I'm so thrilled to see all of this working. All right, I got to go through my spiel real quick. Besides thanking everybody that has ever supported the Muscarella Enterprises. Thank you to Chop Chop Racing, of course. Thank you to our good friends over at Lunatic Designs. Wrong one. There it is. You don't want to see me. I'm a little cold. There's Aaron Ryan. Going to give us one of our first driver cams here tonight. There is Jordan Lane. Good friends out there as well. Full send. You know, Pop had a renter's truck just not too long ago. There's your pole sitter, Stephen Leskowski. Matt Allen was out there, of course. What is going on with what is in front of that man's head? That's Zook. Love him. Love you, Zook. That's Clint Hackett.
A good question.
I don't know what that is. Clint Hackett right there for you. There's R.B. Turner. Pace car is going to dive in. There's Andrew Scroton-Bohr. There's the Bam Auto man himself. He's ready to rock and roll. He's got his Red Bull ready. He's full sent to hellbound. There's Mr. Grijalva. Oh, Joe. I think that's it. We had 9 driver cams tonight. We did. 9 dang old driver cams. And I tell you what, it's going to be fun. We're gone. We're green. It's about to be busy. Leskowski
busy at the brickyard.
Oh, man, I tell you what. Already ready to go. All right, folks. Wall camps coming up. There's the sounds cranking up. Through one. Trying to fight right now. Lap 2 underway, 99 laps to go. Again, stage completion of lap 20. A lot of ways to get inside these corners. Turn 2 is my troublesome corner, but turn 3 is the fun corner for me. When you get onto the front straightaway, turn 4, this is where a lot of drivers have a tendency to loop it out. This is where you'll start seeing drivers downshift, but they roll. Down into the front straightaway they go.
Casper goofed me up tonight.
Oh, it's going to be insane. 160 down to 152. That's for Pop Laskowski, the current race leader. Michael Moquin with the fastest lap of the race. Quicksilver PC's on board. Muscarella Enterprises out front. Justin Zukic in second. Toyotas lead the field. Again, a Toyota dominant field here. 194 miles an hour for Justin Zukic in the toe of the 98. 45 rolling. A good day. Laskowski in 3 and 4. Draft is huge on this racetrack, but you've got to watch that turn 4 wall. That turn 4 wall will give you problems. Josh Barr in 5th. Getting some love and shout outs from Steven out there. Let's go, Budgie. Appreciate you. The rotating Budgie. The legendary Budgie. What's up, Budgie? She likes the Budgie. She likes the Budgie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Budgie. Oh, yeah, the dancing Budgie. Oh, yeah. Get down on it. Get down on it. Side by side as 5-1 trying to clear the 35. 5-1 into the corner, battle for 5th. Good work for early. Had a good race last night. Going for him over there in the Chop Xfinity Series. That was a ton of fun to call. If you missed that one, go back on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. Michael Moquin, 52.69. He just ran the fastest lap of the race. Ford car on point right now, 23.79 on the iRating tonight. iRating is a number. It's like a big stick. What stick matters? Moquin, Zukic side by side. Moquin getting ready to hit turn 3 down to the back straightaway. We'll drop into the corner. 45 will press on, but he'll just fall in line. Not a bad idea. David Amond in that 5-4. Moving on as well. Andrews Gridboard just behind the Bam Auto representative. Oh, he blinked. Don't blink. Know just what you're thinking. Really hope everybody's enjoying their night. That's for darn sure. We'll go on board him. Why not? That side view mirror. Like a whole shift. Bam. Good corner entry. Pushing out. Little flick to the right for the tire save. Flows fast into the corners. Keeping yourself with the best exit possible is exactly what you see there. So kind of pushing it. 52.82 fastest lap for Andrew this last time by. He's been good. We'll see what it is this time by. 53.05. He's right there on the money mark with all the rest of the drivers. Doing a snazzy dang old job. Love it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for running that driver cam. Thank you to all the drivers who run those driver cams. Those driver cams presented by, again, once again, Chop Shop Racing. 7 of 100.com race so far. Aaron Ryan, Zach Thompson. Whoa, 67 back there. That's Colby Peterson. Got Bammoto on board as well. That right side tore up from the floor up. They do have a fast repair. And if this is kind of where he is at right now, he'll be able to try to make that work. Maybe get himself to pit road. Hopefully he doesn't have to use it. Here's what happened here. Oh, Let's go far chase. Let's go to Colby. Yeah. And back it up. You just got free. Yeah, it went snap, crackle, and pop. Oh, he almost had that saved. And that right front toe leg broke. And then that's all she wrote. About to go a lap down, but he'll get that one lap back. Well, RB from Mr. Van Ness, Leskowski, Tony, Muscarella, give us a share and some love out there. Thank you very much for Van Ness. Much love to you, Alex. Thank you, of course. Thank you to all our 1,065 followers out there on Twitch. I appreciate you. Y'all keep killing it. Thank you to everybody watching out there on YouTube. YouTube, you're on slow mode for because of bots. So you can send a message every 5 seconds. Hope that's okay. Right now, battle between the top two, Michael Moquin, Stephen Leskowski, within a half second. Justin Zukic about a second back from the race leader right now. David Ament closing in the distance as well, right in the toe. Josh Barr right behind the 5-1. RB Turner looking for the long run. RB is my long run friend. He likes to see races go well beyond the battle of attrition. You just got to stay out of the wall. Like that. Davis going around, Taylor of the field. Russell Olivero just ahead of E. Olivero with that right side damage. We all have had that Indianapolis stripe, I want to call it. Rock Duty looking to the inside of Jordan Lane. Jordan Lane Racing on board with this series. We appreciate all that he's doing. Penguin, how was your day? How was it? Did the missus go to her function?
She did go to her function. Found out that it didn't start at the time that I initially thought.
Mm-hmm.
It started an hour sooner, so I called after I stepped out of the race, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we just got done eating." I'm like, "You've only been there 15 minutes." She's like, "No, it started at noon."
23. Could be a caution. Brock Duty, Colby Peterson jumping a pit road. There's Bosworth right there. He is broke down on the back straightaway. Muscarella giving us our first caution. Here's what happened to do such a thing. The 23 got free off corner exit. That's all it is. It's that turn 2 and turn 4, the snappy corners. And snap, crackle. Same thing that happened to Colby Peterson. Oh, the 88 of Jordan Lane. Trying to zig when he should have zagged right here. Watch this. You know, he thought that, yeah. Oh, man. He thought that the 23 was going to go higher than that, and he tried to zig, and he should have zagged, and now his eagle has death broken down. Yep. Did you see Colby had to jump to pit road? Yeah. Rock Duty went off. Howie, 23 coming to pit road. He went for a ride. I mean, went for a ride. And bam! Yep. Well, if you ever needed a tow, now would be the time. You need a tow, you call BAM. I'm telling you. Bosworth coming to pit road. Aaron Ryan on pit road as well. Colby Peterson will be your lucky dog here. Should be your lucky dog, I do believe. Unless he left after the caution. He did. Dang it. He had to wait for that tow. He had to get the BAM auto tow. So you'll have to wait until the stage. He's going to be 2 laps down currently. Bosworth on pit road. Andrew Davis on pit road as well. The Brickyard's beautiful, folks. It really is. This is a bucket list race for myself. Hopefully a bucket list. I don't know if it's a bucket list race for Jess. It didn't matter to me. There it is. Get out there and kiss the bricks. Mouthful of gravel, and I'd love it. Laskowski. Michael Moquit will be your front row on the restart here. First caution of the race happening. These cars get spicy. Dang old Boz. I ain't seeing Boz have any kind of issues there. I hate it. Jeez. All right. There's no budgie copter on that one. Budgie's waiting for a bigger one, I think. Yep. I bet she is. She's probably got a feeling deep down in her soul that something as big is going to happen. Folks, if you want to help out Signature Esports and help me out personally, you can get out there on the merch shop and buy yourself a Signature Esports t-shirt or one of my F Cancer t-shirts. We've sold 21 of them. We've raised, I wrote it. I typed it out. Now I have to go look again. In my announcements, we sold 21 F Cancer t-shirts for $114 to help cover my surgery in January to remove this basal cell sarcoma from my left nostril. And then we are $412 away from getting the main computer fixed, which has to be done in the next couple of days. So we will do everything we can. If we can't pay the bill, we'll refund all the money. That's how it's going to work. And yeah, all the good things. Thank you, Budgie. You donate directly to our Square link, which is kind of tied to the fundraiser we set up through our Square, where you buy our t-shirts and stuff like that. Or you can send us a PayPal or Cash App or MoneyGram. I don't know. What, do they even do that stuff anymore? Do they even have Western Unions anymore?
Go to a 7-Eleven and find out. I think so, yes.
I mean, because I remember when I was deployed having to send money home, and I'd use money. They do, Budgie says. I used to have to send MoneyGrams to my mom. That was before online banking and all that stuff.
Yeah, long before. That's when we still wrote paper checks.
I know. We still write paper checks for payroll and bills and stuff like that for the business. Oh, baby, teammates, almost getting there. Gosh, from the bar. 9055 says, why? Why what? It's Indy. But there you go. Brian Raker. What's up, Raker? Thank you, sir. Brian Raker has one of the longest active guys out there on our stream. I say guys, but persons of interest. He's part of the fam. He's been part of the fam for a hot minute. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, man, as always. Wall taps for a little bit. 98 out front. We're going to go again. Complete lap 14 as we speak. Onto the front straightaway. Will be 6 laps to go on the stage. 87 laps to go in the race. 86 this time by. Oh, baby. Tony, how's that race? I saw those pictures in that video in Discord, brother. How's that race going? Like I said, dang old. That dang awesome. The reverseness. Oh. I'm typing, folks. I'm getting messages while we're streaming. I love it. Well, this one specifically. This one's important. Besides Budgie. Matt Allen, right where he started. RB Turner off 2. Grijalva off 5 from the start of the race. Had to start tail end. I like his new paint. I really do. That's a sharp looking number 12. On the K-Spear up 5. PepsiCo giving me a little 73 action. Single file racing so far. 5 to go to the stage. Laskowski just ran his fastest lap of the race, but Michael Moquin knocks down the door again. 52.58. Actually, Laskowski, fastest lap overall. Moquin still in tow. Still a 10th to his teammate. Could use the stage win here. You know, Budgie's almost a dang old pro. Not the dang old... He's almost a dang old pro at knowing what tracks bring the most fun and entertainment, and he's kicking butt and taking names. Teammates side by side. Down to the bottom. 4 with a big run. 98 up out of the corner out of turn 1 into turn 2. Bears, are you out there? Are you listening? Are you listening? Roberts missed today's race. He was 4 minutes late to get out there and try to race tonight's race. Josh Barr back onto the inside. That 4 spot going around David Ament. Andrew Skronenborg still up through. Oh, the 12 into the 5-1. Almost a caution. They straighten it out. Duck dodge time. Dodgeball moment for Aaron Ryan having to go through. Oh, baby. That was crazy. Bam almost had to tell himself. All right, hold on. Roberts, are you seeing this race?
Yeah, I missed the race.
Yeah, you may be missing the race. Are you watching it though? That was a bold move out there, Cotton. How's your day going?
We're doing good.
We're doing good. Is your missus around?
Yeah, we'll get her.
All right. While he does that, we're coming around. We're going to be white flagged for the stage. Indianapolis sees Michael Moquin out front, Laskowski in second, Justin Zukic in third. Josh Barr holding on to fourth right now, David Ament in fifth. I think the long run is going to bode well for this Quicksilver team. Whoa, little slideways out of the corner of turn 1. Good save from Budgie. Absolutely. Grijalva and Andrew. Good tag back there. They lose a ton of ground. They were up into the middle part of that pack. Andrew went from being positive 5, now off 6. Losing 11 spots on that exchange. These drivers trying to work on it. With Michael Moquin coming around. Final couple of corners here before they head on to the beautiful straightaway here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Michael Moquin, solid stage win. Laskowski second, Justin Zukic third. Barr, Ament, your top 5. As stage break will happen, presented by Muscarella. Oh, we appreciate him. All right.
She is here.
She's here? All right. You can hear me?
I got it on my headset.
She got it on heads. Okay. Jen, let me know when you're there.
Oh, okay, say hi. Here you go.
Jen, can you hear me?
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jen.
Hi.
You know, you hear my voice on the television all the time.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. What are you, like 28 now?
39.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't have to tell me. You're supposed to be 28, 11 years removed. That's what that is.
All 29 always.
That's right. That's what it is. All the time. Happy birthday, my darling.
Thank you.
From all of us over here.
Thank you.
We're sorry that Chris couldn't race, but you know what? He gets to spend a little bit of time with you.
Yeah, he's happy about that. He misses his race, but he's happy to get to spend some time with me.
You know what? This is a perfect opportunity for you to be like, hey, did you get me into those coupons for a free back massage?
He does that anyway.
Did I rub my tootsies, honey? Tousle my hair. Yeah. Happy birthday, dear. I wanted to tell you that personally, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's Jen's birthday.
Happy level up day.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's what we don't get older. We just level up.
That's right.
younger.
Get more experience.
Yeah.
We get younger.
That's right. That's right.
The more
We're like-
toys just get more expensive.
That's exactly all it is.
Yeah.
God bless America.
Oh yeah.
That's the Roberge family there, folks. It's Jen Roberge. It's her birthday today. She told you how old she was. She's an honest woman. She's a keeper, Chris. Now,
She's
how
not
tall?
39 years old. She's 39 years young.
Yeah. Now, how tall are you? No, I'm totally kidding. Don't go into personal details. We don't want to ask the other question. That'll never happen.
No.
No. All right, dear. Give me back.
All
Chris.
right.
Thank you. Go enjoy your day.
I will.
okay?
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. That is awesome. I love being able to do that. You see, this is why our community is supposed to be a family, right? We're supposed to keep each other right in the mix of just being good human beings. And, well, here we are. Logan wins the race off pit road. Laskowski will be second. Barr up to third. What a good one. Happy birthday, Jen. From the Budgie. Much love. Stryker, thank you for the like. Laskowski, thank you very much again. Oh, Laskowski, that was... I keep reading that over and over again. I don't know why it keeps popping up. Strickland, thank you very much. It's weird. Things are happening. I always say the hardest working man in the game, but let's give credit where credit dues. Budgie Bird is crushing it. Yes, Budgie is the lady of the well, between Budgie and Jen now, Jen Roberge is celebrating her birthday. That's pretty dang old fantastic.
Okay, everybody liking everything.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, Chris is on board with this one. Who got your eye on there, Chris?
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna head off too, so I want all the AMP guys have a good race and be safe and be happy.
Hold on real quick. Chris, who's your pick to win?
I pick them all. How about that?
Oh,
They're all good, great. They're all great racers.
Do you have a teammate out there though?
Yes, I do have my teammates out there as well. Pretty big teammates here. I got quite a few. So hopefully they win. But I pick them all. They're all good drivers here.
Love it. Chris, enjoy your night. I gave her an idea for that coupon thing, so you're going to have to... Sorry, buddy. You had to pony up on that one.
It's all good.
I love you, buddy. Have a good night, okay?
Yeah, you too. You guys have a good time.
It's Chris Roberge, the Robergeness. He is from Kenyatta. He is from Canada, and he is the nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet. On top of all that, he's got the nicest Canadian wife you're ever going to meet. There's the nicest family that we've gotten to know over the years, and we love them. And I get cool things out of this. I get to be a surrogate uncle to Grohalva's baby. I get to be a surrogate godfather uncle / thing, because Frank is Chris and Jen's godson, and the Hogan family is absolutely amazing out there as well. They get to bring Frank over and they get to hang out. I'm a little jealous because Frank is literally going to be Frank the Tank. I'm going to buy him some Tonka trucks. When we get all situated on our end, I'm going to have to buy him some Tonka trucks. And call him Frank the Tank, or some Army, some little Army action figures, or, G.I. Joe with a Kung Fu grip. They still make those? I love it. Happy birthday, Jen from the Budgie. He is on board with it. All right, folks. We're ready to go. Let's full send and do the thing. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. If you love racing as much as I do, well, want a job? No, I'm totally kidding. We're going. We're doing it. 80 laps to the end. Sorry, 77. It'll be 76 this time by green flag. What a great restart from Oakwood. Aaron Ryan's not wearing his t-shirt. He said he was going to wear his t-shirt. But he still might be cussing at the screen. That is something we talked about before. Whoa. Brad Dove. Oh, Dove into the back bumper of the 5-1. Aaron. Woo! Oh, man, I could read his lips. Read those lips. My goodness, that was on board with Aaron Ryan live. Sheesh. Here's a look at it again. Yeah. Wow. Wow. There's the shirt. There it is. I see it now. Hold on. I pulled you up because that was an amazing reaction there. We were live with you on the dang camera. And then on top of all of that, we read your lips. We know what you said. Holy cow, that was right in your lap.
Yeah, that was a code brown. I just tried to slam on my brakes without locking them up, and I think I got real lucky there. I got real lucky. But did you see I'm wearing your shirt?
I did. I see it. It's underneath your hoodie.
Okay.
I saw it now. I was like, he said he was going to wear that shirt. He's wearing it. Good thing. Thank you very much for getting one of those shirts. How's your missus like it? She like hers?
Yes, she loves it.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. He said, holy snot, guys. Snot. That's exactly what he said. I promise that's what he said.
I know that's what I said because I said it.
Here, I'll throw you back down. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is Aaron Ryan. Holy cow, man. We let him have at it back down there. Let's get off his camera before we jinx him. That was almost a commentator's curse for every word of it. All right, now we got to see what actually happened in the corner there. Let's get back to a regular camera here. Everybody chilling, everybody relaxing, like all these dang old cameras. All that. Whew. Buddy. There's Liskowski. He's good. Barnes in second. All right. Matt Allen, Olivero, Grijalva, everybody having a duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. This happened with Andrew trying to get around Brad Dove right here. Andrew had the run to get into the corner. Went to turn into the corner. It was clear. And then just gets right to the left rear quarter panel. And oh, no. Oh, no. What is it? Do we look and see what Andrew says? Woo! Man, Aaron just barely missed him. It's hard hit. Oy. Whoa. Oof. Yeah. All right. Go back to it here. Yeah, those overlays do some weird things. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll have to go back and get the clip for. Well, Andrew's on pit road. He's just going to get some of it fixed. As much of it fixed as you possibly can, right? That nose light. No, maybe he had a fast repair. Did he have fast repair? No, he didn't have fast repair. Got some of that left side taken care of. But these are big pace laps, so he might be able to work on it a little bit. Oh, baby. What'd you think of that one?
What'd I think of that accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was a 7, I'd definitely be having a code brown myself.
That was that we were on his driver cam, nose cam. That all happened right in his lap. It was like the best timing ever. Sometimes we just get it right. Other times, well, you know.
I don't know if you caught it, what I said earlier, but K-Spear kind of goofed me up during my pre-race narrative.
Oh, did he? What did he do?
Yeah, he goes, it's not truly a Sunday until Penguin preaches.
Yeah. You know
You
what?
know, my pre-race.
It's the sermon. It's the iRacing sermon. Is what that is. Man, that's what you're going to do. Can I get a man now? Hold on, I got that sound.
I'm trying to give pre-race, and I catch it out of the corner of my eye, and I start chuckling. I'm like, dang it, K-Spear, you're messing me up.
Hold on, let's see if I got that sound somewhere. Hold on. Hold on. I haven't added all my sounds in. Now I gotta find it. Oh, wrong button. Nope. Well, hold on, folks. We're gonna find it. It's in one of these folders somewhere. That's not it. All right. Pace car is going to take the sharp left-hand turn. It's important that we have this sound. More than you know. All right, let's do the thing. We're going. And there it is.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. Yeah. Forever. That is now your sound. I was wondering who was going to be able to get that one. Well, now we know. Jonathan K-Spear, who had to listen to the Penguin sermon earlier. Pastor Penguin.
That's going to get around iRacing. Pastor Penguin. Great.
You know,
my name's going to get changed.
I make memes and they stick. Okay? I make memes and they stick. I promise. Spicy is spicy for a reason. Diana, thank you for the like, dear. Much love to you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. These drivers are hot to trot right now. Jeremy Daniel, your boy, they're up 7. He's from 18th to 11th right now. His track treating him very well. Yep. 28 to the inside. There's Clint Hackett trying to make some things going. Yep, that's it. That's what it is from now on. Whoa, baby. Woo, baby. Laskowski behind Michael Moquin. Oh, you know it's going to be there. It's going to be there. Zukic, fastest lap of the race, 5.250. Oh, that's his microphone. It's lit up. But it's covering his forehead. I can barely see his eyes. Getting angry over here. Pull up on that camera. I'm missing cameras here.
I'm over here shaking my head and laughing right now.
There's Clint. That's what I was looking for. There's the 28. Right there. Hold on to it. Hackett up 3, working his way forward. Because the Penguin doth speak. He has spoken.
Jesus. I'm gonna have to get up from my chair, and if there's a caution, I'm gonna be goofed. Oh my lord.
25 to the inside, he sailed. They'll be door to door, corner exit. My goodness. Into turn 2. They're all full set. Good. Bump drive down. He's got a back straightaway. There's a lot of feeling in this one. I can feel it in the skies. Can I get an amen?
Amen, Pastor. Amen.
Pastor Penguin forever. That's exactly his name now.
Can I get a amen?
Amen. There it is. All right. That's enough of that. Michael Moquin, 7/10 of a second lead over Steven Laskowski. Laskowski closing it back in. Moquin, good long run speed. Well, we're seeing some of the faster laps being turned by drivers who seem to have saved something for this one. We love to see it. We love to admit. 68 laps to go. Bosworth having an issue. Big off track there. Out of turn 3 into turn 4. This field's separated by about 7 seconds right now from 16th to the front. 6.5 seconds from Moquin. That was out of 1 and 2. Right there were the apron clips. But he was able to save it and good. We'll take a look and see what happened here. Oh, Budgie. Woo! Got 3. That's all it was. Steve Ball, there it is. A big old amen. I love it. Thank you, sir.
I can't see the YouTube chat because it's not on your stream.
Nope, not on the stream. Nope, not happening. I know, Buzzy. That's the whole point. That is the whole point, right? How do you repay kindness from other people? You give them a nickname that sticks and becomes public and makes them a big old fat success. That's how you do it.
I can't even say I hate you right now.
Uh-huh. There it is. Pastor Penguin. K-Spear help.
I can say I told K-Spear on the race comms. I go, K-Spear, I hate you right now.
I'm not poking fun at Penguin, folks. I promise I'm not. I'm just living it
He's
up.
He's poking fun with Penguin.
That's right. Because if we start poking Penguin, he might actually cry. We don't want to do that.
I'm crying tears because I'm laughing so damn hard.
Baby. You know, sometimes, that's the creepy. I know I love Garth Brooks, right? Love me a little country music, but that's kind of the creepiest song I've ever heard in my life. You think about it from the other point of view. Why are you laying awake and watching me sleep? That's creepy. Let's see. Hard charger right now. Andrew Davis from 22nd, tail of the field, up to 12th right now. This is the back bumper of Jeremy Daniel. And if you want to know what it's like to drive one of these cars, well, all you got to do is go to iRacing.com, sign up, and put Andrew Davis 33 as your promotional code. Sign up for your membership. Get yourself set up. You can even do this on controller. I can teach you how to do it at mouse and keyboard if you really want to. Or you get yourself a sim rig, get yourself a little wheel, however you want to do it. But it's $13 a month, and you can go through your rookie class even with a controller if you really wanted to. Wheels are pretty affordable, even beginner wheels and pedals. They come in a set. You can buy them. They're pretty inexpensive. You can also find them usually on Facebook Marketplace or, eBay. No matter how you look at it. But use Andrew's name, because Andrew, if you use Andrew Davis, the number 33 after Davis, so it's Andrew Davis. No, not 33. Is it 33 or 22? Hold on, I gotta look now. I want it to be right. 22.
Andrew Davis is the.
Andrew Davis
22,
22.
but his car number's 33.
Yeah, car's 33. That's why it confused me. Andrew. Oh no, Andrew Davis 22. Somebody went around right there. That was Jeremy Daniel. He's fine. He's fine. He's still rolling. He got some significant right side damage. He got free out of the corner. Here's what happened right there. Corner out, turn one. Snap, crackle, ouch. Jeremy Daniel will have to start thinking about pit road here. Let's see if he's got that. Oh, yeah, he's got a broken right front toe link. This is a long way to limp around this racetrack. Matt Allen closing back in. Matt Allen has some right side damage as well. So hopefully Jeremy's got that fast repair. He might be able to take tires. They are going to need fuel at some point. But this will put him on a deficit when it comes to the rest of that. Oh, baby.
Looks like he might have a broken shock, too. That right side of the car is sitting quite a bit higher.
Thank you. Prayers to him doing well. Thank you very much. Folks, I'm going to tell you this, okay? I might have the big C word, cancer. But I got the most positive outlook, and I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to keep doing the thing. You know what I mean? We're going to keep going. We'll keep working. Much love to you. I hate even talking about it because I like everything to be about these folks, and I don't, sympathy aside, I appreciate all the help and support. We're always in a hurry, right? We're never in a hurry for those long days that you think that might be coming. Oh yeah. All right, Jeremy Daniel got the fast repair. Got tires. He's back out there, so he's got a good way to travel. We're gonna keep pushing. That's the right way to do it. 39 of 100 being completed as we speak. This is a longer race than anticipated for two reasons. We're talking about 100 laps or 55 seconds a lap when they get to the end of their tire wear, right? They start with 52.5s, they'll end with 54, 55 second laps if they have a good long green flag run. Right now, we're hitting that 53 mark, 53.5s for some drivers. Some drivers running 54s right now, but that's a big key is when do the tires go away? It takes a long time normally, but with the iRacing's newest update, the tire model, and it's got a dynamic wear to it. It's insane. Michael Moquin, Steven Laskowski, Josh Barr rolling. Yeah. Budgie, we're gonna keep making them laugh. You give me one more opportunity to say it, I'm gonna say it again. Thank you to Bam Auto. Thank you to AR Audio. Thank you to Red Clay Roleplay. And then, of course, and always want to make sure we thank all of our friends out there with Jordan Lane Racing. And, of course, and always, I want to thank the Penguin Meister for being the RC. Pastor Penguin. I'm going to take your logo. I'm going to put a little Reverend collar on him. He's gonna have a black jacket and a white collar. It's a penguin, folks. Anyway. Already got it. We don't have to do any of that, but it would be kind of cool. Put a little halo on him. Yep. Wings that actually make a penguin move. Grijalva just ran his
You're
fastest
having
lap of the
way
race.
too much fun with this.
You have no clue. Aaron Ryan just ran his fastest lap of the race. They're about 0.3 of a second faster than the drivers ahead of them. I'm a firm believer. Hey, he's okay. He's Jeremy's okay. He got a little snappy there, but he just ran his fastest lap of the race. And right now, Russell Olivero just ahead of him, teammate to him. They can work together, move him on. Matt Allen on the same lap as he is the only driver to not lap Jeremy Daniel. But Jeremy's going to be able to run a little bit longer than everybody else, and you know, a caution could happen at any given moment, especially with the way these tires are kind of bouncing around here. But, I mean, if you're looking at it, we're still whoa, somebody locked up the tires. That was a 12. Oh, my goodness. You know, you follow me on Twitch. And you got to follow me on Facebook.
Yeah, and I'm a subscriber on YouTube,
Yeah,
too.
well, I knew that. Yeah. Now you know his real name, Pastor Penguin. That's his real name now. You better change your Facebook profile. You better be married to that name. Just saying. Shorty
Hold on,
Booty.
I'll get there.
It'll be Shorty Booty Reverend Penguin.
Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Let's see.
Well, we got budget rolling. Yep.
Excuse me.
exactly.
I'm trying to figure out how to change my name.
Valerie, how you doing, dear? Are you literally changing your name?
I'm trying to figure. Do you know how often I use this?
On Facebook? Oh yeah, that's your personal name, personal profile. You don't have to do that. What's up, Valerie? How you doing, my love? That's Valerie. I
Profile,
like
picture,
Valerie.
cover photo, avatar, bio.
Oh, Pastor Penguin.
It won't let me change my name.
Oh, terrible.
AKA Pastor.
There you
Penguin.
go. Nicknames. You can give yourself nicknames on Facebook, can't you? I don't know.
There.
Oh, too funny. All right. I want to thank everybody again. Waiting to go on vacation. Where are you going? You coming to see me? Caution. Hey, that's what I talked about. Mike Daniels. Mike won our Sunday Fun Day race. And he's going to hold on to his brakes here. Here's what happened. I think he just got free. Ooh. Yeah, is this turn one? Turn one, doing it to everybody again. It's the brakes. Oh, sliding up. Whoop. Watch me whip. Watch me.
Not quite Nene.
He almost had it saved. Hopefully you pressed in the clutch. Save that engine. Where are you going? Where are you going on vacation? Now, you wish you were headed to Phoenix to go see the Nelly concert. So I'm gonna share a Nelly story. And that's the old St. Louis up all day. Yeah. That guy. I know that guy. He did a show over here at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we're talking tens of thousands of people at the H-Toad complex. If you know what H-Toads is here at the Lake of the Ozarks, then I pressed a button. Then you'll know what H-Toads means. Those who are over the age of 40, you know what an H-Toad is, right? Yeah, okay. It's a complex. It tens of thousands of people can be there. It's right next to a place called Shady Gators, and they had a concert there. He played 3 songs, and that was it. Man made millions of dollars. He played 3 songs and walked off stage, and people paid hundreds of dollars and some thousands of dollars to see him. I was a little angry about that, just so you know. Jeremy Daniels should be your lucky dog here. So I hope he puts on a wonderful show for you. And I do. I because, you know, it's Nelly. Come on. It's Nelly. But I'm a little mad at Nelly, okay? A little mad at him. A little angry at Nelly. Just a little. It's okay. Yeah. But I like him. I think Nelly... I do like the old country grammar. I like what he did back in the day. You got to remember, when Nelly came out, Nelly and I are... Let's see. I'm going to look. I got to look. Nelly is 50 years old.
Really?
Yep. So, he was born November 2nd, 1974. So, he's a year older. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a year and a half older than I am.
Yeah. So, there you go. And he's a Scorpio. Makes complete sense. So, yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah. So Nelly's album came out. Where was I? I was in the Army when one of his first albums. You feel young? You like this crowd? Hey. Yeah, he turned 50 like 26 days before I turned, 40 plus. Let's call it 40 plus, so we'll talk about it. You see in TikTok videos and it looks good. Yeah, he's I hope the show is fantastic. You know, if Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Eminem can put on a show, a halftime show, and be as good as it was a couple of years ago, I think Nelly could, you know, give everybody longer than 30 minutes. You know, because here's a knock on men. Sorry, guys. Most men can barely last 10? Is that what it is? I don't know. Whatever the TikTok trend says that men are good for. I don't know. Rat Dove. I think he took right sides only. We got enough time to look. He jumped the field here by quite a bit. Let's take a look. No, he took fuel only. I don't see the car going up on the right side at all. Nope. Looks like fuel only. Save that extra set of tires. You got a front row, pit tickets, so it better be good. Yeah. He had a shot to your back together after 11 years. Woo. That boy living large. Sorry, folks. I'm glad they got back together. They were a good couple back in the day. Back in the day. Like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, whenever it all came to fruition. And then they were together on and off until, like you said, 11 years ago. Goodness gracious. I'd have still been in my 30s. They broke up right before my daughter was born. That's terrible. Dad doesn't comment because he's on babysitting duty now. It's okay. How's the little man doing? Mo Quinn, Brad Dove, Josh Barr. Well, enjoy the show. I hope it is a phenomenal show for you. Michael, Mo Quinn, Brad Dove, Josh Barr to the inside. Big wiggle. There's Grijalva right there in Ford, back where he started, 98, working to the inside. Oh, baby. The 12 had a duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball for a moment there. Laskowski back to fourth. As he gets around Brad Dove, the older tires just not going to be able to grip up early. Lap times are going to be a little off for him. Michael Moquin out front has led a good section of this racetrack. Josh Barr in second. And get big now, and his dang crayon face. If you know, you know. Yeah, we know. We're all boys and crayons. At least he's not a Marine. I mean, what? Sorry, Marine Corps. Love you. Barr searching for clean air. 4 down to the bottom. 35. Good drive off here. This is what he's needed. He's needed to be right here behind Michael Moquin to be able to try to have a run at it. Grahal, the same concept. Get clear of some of the traffic. Andrew Davis, bottom side. Air Audio. Look at those matching Chevrolets. You got Mountain Dew. Code blue and red. Doing it for the Dew. Aaron Ryan doing it for the AR Audio. I like the red, white, and blue. A little Independence Day for everybody. Yeah, he said he was going to do the prig. He put it in he put it in my Discord the other day. I thought it was a pretty fire. I thought it was pretty fire, so that's awesome. Zukic, fastest lap of the race, 52.228. Is it humid where I live? Yes. I live at the Lake of the Ozarks, right in the heart of Missouri. You know, whenever who was it that sang that song? The Dirk Bentley? You know, meet us out at Party Cove. Number 7 getting some love. Right there, Ryan. You know, when he said Bass Tractors, Bayliners, and a party barge. Floating out there like a floating trailer park. Yeah. That's it. Barr to the lead. Moquin in second. Barr trying to break the drought. Well, Party Cove is an actual place. You know, if you would survive there, then you'd be fine. You'd be fine. It's not. It's a wet heat. That's what it is. You guys have dry heat. We have a wet heat. No, it's not that bad. Being on a big body of water. We have more coastline than the state of California. 7 golf courses, over 400 restaurants in the Tri-County region, and beautiful scenery like the Ha Ha Tonkin State Park. Love this place. Would like to see. We were voted at one point #1 tourist destination, but we'll tell you that it takes an army to have a great community like we do. But every community out there, everybody has their community, right? I love the Lake of the Ozarks in the off season. During the fall, Grijalva in tow. Barr holding on to the lead. He's leading his first laps of the race. Andrew Davis up 15. Brad Dove holding on to 9th here. He's got RB Turner just behind him. Dove about half second off the pace of these drivers. Everybody behind him. Now RB might be losing a little bit too much ground here. A little wall tap from Matt Allen back here. Scrotenborg, the 5-1, rebounding his night. That is a great rebound for him. He and Jordan Lane both. Jeremy Daniel back on the lead lap. There's Brock Duty just behind him. But Jeremy Daniel got a good, strong car. He just needs to get himself around a few drivers here. There's Colby Peterson driving the BAM auto. Toyota Camry. How far away do I live from the St. Louis Arch? 2.5 hours. So if you took St. Louis and then you've got Kansas City. So St. Louis is on the East Coast next to Illinois. About 2.5 hours from you? Penguin? St. Louis is what, 2.5 hours from you?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah. So Penguin and I are about 5-6 hours apart. But if you've got St. Louis, where the St. Louis Arch is, and you've got Kansas City, which is on the opposite end of the state, just directly west. If you take and you basically make a V, that's where we're at. We intersect there. Pretty close to it, at least. About
It's,
two.
give me a minute and I'll look it up. For me to drive to you.
And it's 4 hours from here to Effingham.
I don't know how.
Because I do the speed limit.
Yeah, but I think you go. Effingham's on 57, isn't it? Yeah, it's south of me. It's south and east of me.
Yep. Hold on to the night. Yeah, 4 hours, 11 minutes. Via US 54 East and I-70. Actually, we take I-44 up to I-70. It's a little... It says it's slower, but it's not. I promise you. It's just a little bit better. We do it that way.
It's 5 hours and 5 minutes from my house to yours.
That's not bad. So, yeah, about 2.5 hours. I like
unless I want to go down. That's taking back roads unless I want to go the longer way and deal with all interstate, which I'll pass.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the scenic routes. And, you know, we have beautiful countryside out here as well. All right, we got a lot more races still left to go. 43 laps to go this time by. Grijalva working. Aaron Ryan, Steven Leskowski, everybody trying to hold on to their butts here. If you ever go visit, then I'm going to take you to the Arch. Absolutely. The St. Louis, the Gateway Arch is something that we did in high school and has such a unique history that even as adults, that and Cahokia Mounds, that whole field trip that we used to do was amazing. I grew up in Mississippi. I spent my latter, basically from 7 years old all the way up until I graduated high school and joined the Army there in Effingham, Illinois. My dad's from Casey, Illinois. Leskowski beats down the wall. So does Michael Moquin there. And so that's kind of where we all hail from when it comes to some of our family. Most of our family's from Mississippi, Kentucky, down to the very further south. But there's a lot of history in St. Louis because my grandfather actually used to build carriages that still operate. Great-great-grandfather used to build carriages that still operate today down in the beautiful Gateway Arch area down in that park. A 10th now for Grijalva. This is a track for Grijalva. Grijalva does well here quite often. Oh, it's going to be tight here. Woo! Let's get out of the gas. Going to roll back in it. We'll take everybody on a field trip to the Arch. Won't care who you are. These two trying to separate themselves. Michael Moquin in third. Heck yeah. All the things. Grijalva making it stick. He made a pass in the corner there. I missed it. There. Glide City 35 gives it to him, I think. He's going to ride in the draft here. Yeah. I think he went high. He let him have it. This is something to think about. I know Barb just ran a 5.355, but we got to think about fuel here. 75% fuel. Both drivers hit the wall behind Grijalva here. Justin Zukic, David Amonton is going to be your top 5. Whoa, baby. Zach Thompson off 2. The Red Clay Racing Machine. I want to thank Bam Auto for being out there. Sponsor of this race. Bam, it's Indy. They're going to be off next Sunday. And then they'll be back in 2 weeks for the 4th of July field trip. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's everybody doing? You guys come up with an answer. We got 41 laps. We're going to be 40 this time by. We'll throw this thing on exciting. Take a hydrate break. You tell me what you. I want to read in chat what you guys are doing for the 4th of July weekend out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We'll be right back. Had a cat having an issue upstairs. It was crazy.
Yeah, and there was a 35 spun solo, so we're under caution. Everybody hit the pits.
I'm seeing it. I'm scrolling, folks. Sorry, I stepped away for such a long time. Here's what happened. Oh, same place. Minimize the nose damage, though. But we'll see if he's going to be able to make that work. Car looks fine. A little bit of a buckle on the front of the nose still. Because I don't think he took his fast repair. He might have, though. Hold on. I got a camera just for this. Let's take a look. I do believe he might have gotten that fast repair. Looks okay. He's got a little speck of dirt right there. Hey, Barry, you didn't do a good job waxing it. He's a bug murderer. You're working? Somebody's working on. Hey, that's not a bad thing though. We're working on 4th of July. Means we're all busy. All right. Oh, there's that iRacing pace car. Saw a lot of that today. No, did you not take the fast repair? Hold on. I'm moving him. Barr, did you take a fast repair?
No.
I didn't think you did. Just a little bit of scuffle there.
Yeah, it must be paint because I was surprised that there was no damage.
Just barely. It's a little crinkle, but not like nothing serious. It seems like I don't know. But you are a bug murderer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right rear was down to 78, so I don't know if that would help caused it or not.
Yeah, it seems like after about 20 laps, you guys are that corner exit. That's I said turn 2 and turn 4 are going to be the trouble corners.
Yep, and there's been where I've been getting loose.
All right, brother, throw you back now. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That's Josh Barr. Says, hold on to your butt. So does Grijalva. Yeah. I got this weird drone camera thing that I really like using. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Oh, that's below the ground. If you all want to know what iRacing looks like underneath these grand old stages, well, that's what it looks like. Yep. There's a whole lot of nothing. Grijalva good lead right now. 34 laps to go. Aaron Ryan up to third. Laskowski in fourth. David Ament in fifth. But take a look and let's go, Grijalva. Getting some absolutely killer chance out there. Let me look. What everybody's saying. Besides AdWords. It says, I've been to Missouri once from the airport in St. Louis to Fort Leonard Wood by car. It was very beautiful. Your favorite place to visit was Uranus. There is the Uranus Fudge Factory over by Fort Leonard Wood, folks.
That's one place I would like to go. But every time I drove by it, I was in a truck. And what does not fit in their parking lot? A truck.
Yeah, and they actually say it. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, Uranus Fudge Factory. What am I doing for the 4th of July? I will be... I don't know. Depends on how the week goes. But normally 4th of July we have some kind of shoot somewhere. Whether it's photography or a drone or some kind of media. Normally that's the case. That should be what we should be doing. Brock Duty smacks the wall back there.
So bring professional clothes. Got it.
We'll see. Penguin's supposed to be coming over. Zukic fastest lap of the race, 52.22. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. Life.
It's supposed to be a hot day, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it down. I'm afraid I'm gonna overeat the bike.
Yeah. I tell you what. Everybody's fast, furious, too fast for y'all, man. I don't know what. Normally we kind of like spontaneous, spur of the moment kind of stuff. If we make plans, they get ruined. You know, those kinds of things. Oh, caution! Brad Dodd going around. Woo! Man, Russell almost. Sheesh. Here's what happened. Turn 2. Oh, man. Hey, turn 1, sorry. Turn 1 getting into turn 2. This is dang near another one bites the dust. Downshifts into the corner. In that same spot, everybody traveling up. Oh, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Clutch it in. Oh, man. Woo! Ah, scared the crap out of me. Sounds fun. What time should you be there? Let's see. Am I cooking or am I not cooking? That is the question. You know, I've been meaning to smoke a salmon for a hot minute. We still got one up there somewhere. Either that or we'll... I don't know what we're going to do. Grijalva, Zukic, and Ryan Laskowski. Fireworks are supposed to be going on in the area. You know what? Now I'm going to look. Now y'all have me curious. I like Missouri. If I had to pick a place to live, though, it's going to be Colorado. But Jess is from Missouri, and, you know, kids were born here, so it ain't happening. They ain't moving.
Colorado's expensive.
Hey, I loved living there. I loved living there, working there. It was great. It was expensive, but I mean, I've made enough money to live there. You've never tried salmon. Darling, you are missing out.
If you want to try salmon, go to the Pacific Northwest and get it at
Pike's.
You'll spend a little bit more, but get it at Pike's Place Market.
Yep, Pike's Place.
Get a fresh one, and then
now,
have somebody smoke it for you.
I know. Why Colorado? It's a dry cold. I could wear shorts and Crocs anytime I wanted to, and fit in, and didn't care. It's just I'm a big mountain region fan. I like Colorado. Lived over by Rifle, Silt area. And yeah. Drivers coming in, topping off on fuel. Got to make it to the end. But anybody put some tires on. You always eat steak. Hey, steak, there's nothing wrong with steak, but a little surf and turf goes a long way as well. You know what I mean? A little filet with some salmon. Thank you, Muscarella Enterprises, for bringing out all our cautions. It's your fault, Musk. Love you. Love you. Brandon, love you and your missus. Thank you both very much. Love the couples account that you have. That's pretty awesome. But also, go check those folks out. Go buy yourself some T-shirts from the Muscarella Enterprises fam. We appreciate them being with us. They also have some PCs on their website as well. If you're looking for a gaming PC, Quicksilver is on board with it. We'll check them out. Thank you again. Thank you to all the drivers who ran the driver cams tonight for the Chop Chop Racing driver cams. If you need some merch designed and you're in the racing business, Lunatic Designs is going to be the guy. Kigo the Lunatic can design you some cool stuff. Hero cards, trading cards, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you get out there and you support the people who have supported us by doing it. You still got to send me the socks? Yes, ma'am. I will wear them. You know, okay. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with the best sense of humor that you've ever seen. Okay. You told me that. I would love I'll wear them. So when we first got into direct to garment printing, 7 years ago, we printed logos and stuff like that for bars and whatnot and places around here. We did bikinis and swim trunks and boxers and undergarments. And I have a pair of signature esports boxers. Sure do. We did the signature esports bikini and my logo on places. It was the funniest thing ever. And then we did leggings for a little while. I think we still sell those. But the leggings, my buddy Spicy, Rich Holland, Dark Horizon Fishing, for those who know are out there on our Twitch platform, he got them. He wears them because he says they are the most comfortable pair of pants he's ever put on, and they're literally women's leggings. I was like, brother, to each his own. I'm just glad you got something cool. Knox is my logo on. I like it. Thank you, dear. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. We've been down the merch route for a long time. But if you need some design, Kigo's going to be the guy to do it. Media, commercial, photography, videography, that's me. I'll do it all. All the printing, all that stuff. You want some now? There you go. See? But you put the merch link out there. You love leggings in the winter. There you go. We're green. I'll make sure they're up there. If they're not up there, I'll make sure I put them back up on the website. But there's the link to our Square site. Every purchase goes to support putting diapers on our dog. Actually, our merch is literally what funds. I think at some point it's going to, oh, big one. Going around, Clint Hackett, Matt Allen, Colby Peterson able to escape with his life there. Jordan Lane having to back up. Here's what happened. Oh, man. It was touch and go moments. Where was that at? There's Clint. Was it Matt Allen? Yeah, it was Matt Allen. 23 of Bosworth there on the inside of Matt Allen. Let's go, Zook. What's up, wow? Good to see you. I think the 23 gets tight here. It comes up just a little bit on the... Oh, net code. Net code for days. Ay, ay, ay. They were miles apart. Bam! 28 into the back bumper, 46. 88 goes around. More net code there for the 60. 62, not 62, the 67 of Colby Peterson. He probably would have made contact, but look at all that smoke, man. Jeez, net code wrecks the day. Thank you, Budgie, for the clip. You're amazing. Let Hackett on pit road, get the right side taken care of. As much taken care of as you can. That's the way I say it. Was it net code on your end? It was net code on my end.
Yes, it was netcode on my end severely.
Like a foot and a half.
Yeah, you could have fit a tire in there for sure.
Let's go Zook and Thompson. Oh, baby. Aaron Ryan with AR Audio, Jordan Lane Racing, Red Clay Role Play. Bam! Auto out there. I should have gotten a dang old phone number. Hold on. Can I pull him up? Ooh, baby. Driver's coming to pit road. Can I pull Andrew up? I can pull him up. Maybe. Close that channel down. Close that channel down. That was bad net code. Yep. Can I pull him up? I can. I can't. The dang channel's locked. The one time I go against my rule, when you go to Phoenix, you're hitting up the Lego store. Yes. We got Funko Pop still for sale, folks. If you want to buy a Funko Pop, Signature Esports Funko Pop. Yeah. For sale on the merch store. Penguin's got one coming with his keyboard mouse. Budgie's got one. Aaron Ryan's got one. Bandai Paulo's got one. What do we got? Like 4 or 5 left? You got about $600 saved just for Legos? See? We all got to play with toys. What? What are you laughing at?
Oh, no. It's really going to stick now.
Mr. Newman, world's best broadcaster. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you from across the big pond, my good friend. Thank you. Thank you for all the love, the support, my friend. How's life over there? How is tomorrow over there? How does Monday look? Is Monday working? It's gonna stick. Everybody, it's Pastor Penguin. Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Hey, man. Okay, so you wanted to know what I was laughing about.
Yeah, of course.
So, of course, it came up in race chat, and you don't listen to race chat because sometimes it can get a little spicy, about Pastor Penguin. Well, then somebody said, can we get a prayer, Pastor Penguin? So I said, can I get an amen? And of course somebody did it, so I gave him a little prayer, and then everybody started piping up amen. I did a little iRacing prayer, you know.
Oh, let the tires carry me forward. Dear Lord, let the marbles fly to the outside. The drive line be straight enough for us to finish this race under green. For the next 23 laps, we're going to go back to green flag racing. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Yeah.
I do. I hate you and I love you all at the same time.
Yep, forever and ever, Pastor Penguin. That's what it is. Now you know I have that Holy Cow T-shirt. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh yeah, I have a Holy Cow T-shirt. Literally has the Holy Cow logo on the front. Cow with a halo. It's funny. All funny. Now we're gonna have to have a Pastor Penguin. He'll be carrying around the iRacing Bible, the iRacing Sporting Code. That's what it is. Thou shalt not queue up on the radio and say things that the Lord, thou shalt cast the first lug nut. Sorry. Oh, man. Pace cars in. We're going to go back to green. 23 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You know, it's been a long day. And we still got some awesome racing going on. Hold on to your butts.
Oh, no, it was the 11.
Was that Thompson? Wait.
Yeah, he was blinking.
Whoa, that's a lot. Hold on, we're way. Oh, caution. Davis involved. Whoa, baby. Did he save it? Did he save it? Put it in reverse? Flip it back around? How about that? That was epic. Sorry, folks. We're on the wrong driver cams. There's Grijalva for you. How about Davis doing a 360? Joseph Grijalva sitting in fourth. Do we have a kart race today? I have to ask. I didn't even get the chance to ask. Normally, I'm all up. I'm all up in their business. Mini hurricane. Ooh, buddy. You have something called a bomb storm about to hit us, and where you live, you're going to be in the eye of the storm at this time tomorrow. Brother, be safe. There's some legitimate prayers going your way, Mr. Newman. So Shane Newman's over in Australia, folks. He's part of Split Second Gaming. He is we've a couple of years now. We've been well acquainted, and I want to make sure that we give a love and support to all of our friends, family. You're all family to me. No race today. Next one is on July 13th. Right on. You're all family, so make sure you guys be safe. Board up the dang old windows. There's the man behind the BAM. There's RB.
Don't speak the devil.
The RBest of turners. Thou shalt not cast the first lug nut. That's the newest commandment in iRacing. There's Justin Zukic. He's ready to rock and roll. Sorry I haven't been on the driver cams as much. We've been keeping ourselves preoccupied here in the weirdest ways.
Thou shalt not intentionally spin thy neighbor.
Oh, yeah, you should be learning that one. Pastor Penguin already broke his own commandment. There's Laskowski there for you, folks.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I know. Let's see the 5-4-5-1. Look at that. I like that. Is that? Yeah. Nope, missing that driver cam. And there's Aaron. He is talking up a storm. He's got something to say. What is he yelling at now? He's got a resting I'm yelling at somebody's face. That's what I would call it. There he is. Now he's laughing. That's a good mood. Nicole, does he just have one of those, I just am so serious and I thought he was angry for a moment there, but he's smiling. He's good. That's Aaron Ryan. Back to the main screen. Sheesh. Yeah, stay safe. Diana giving some love. Thank you, folks. Give each other some support out there. Bad weather strikes us all, and I hate it. I see you all watching out there on YouTube. Make sure you get us to double-digit likes before we end the stream. I promise you. It supports us. It helps us. Thank you very much to everybody. If you don't mind, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Signature Esports. Oh, one word too easy in the middle. Please do so. We have Facebook. We have Twitch. We have YouTube. We have TikTok. I would normally be live on TikTok, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me connect today. So, hey, sorry, TikTok. We'll come back on the next race, the next one we have, which I think is Thursday. Let's see, what else have we got going on? Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. We're on X, at Real Sig Esports on X. We have Pastor Penguin on OnlyFans.
What? Wait, what?
It took you long enough. Holy cow. Let's go.
It took me a minute to register that you said that.
All premium accounts get us access to his direct Snapchat. That's all kidding. Oh, man. Catfish scandals left and right. Let's go. Oh. Hey, OnlyFans is for the artists, okay? It's according to their bylaws and everything they've got going on there. That's right. Yeah. Pastors on OnlyFans. You know what? I wouldn't put it past them. Not Penguin. Not saying that about Penguin. I'm saying. Never mind. I'm going down a dark rabbit hole that I probably shouldn't.
You think?
We are family friendly. Pace car taking a sharp left-hand turn on a pit road. We're going to be 20 laps to go right now. 19 at the line. Gee, sorry, folks. But no judgment. Hey, you know what? Thou
Trying
shalt
to get them
not.
burn out on the Pastor Penguin thing.
He who casts the first stone, right? That's why we say no one shall cast the first lug nut. Zukic out front. Aaron Ryan on the outside. Restart going swimmingly for the 7 right now. Whoa, baby. Hold on to that wall. Knocking down the door. Let's go. Hey, you know what? Oh, big hard wreck. 54. That's the big one of the night. Rodenbohr, and I mean, it's a pileup. How about Zach Thompson? How about Pop getting through that? How did Pop get through that? Oh, my goodness. He comes out, the 11 comes out unscathed here. Zach Thompson. Yeesh. This happened right in front of him. There's smoke everywhere. He couldn't see. There's no way. No way. Hold on. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, whoa. Well, yeah. Now let's determine what actually happened. Wow. That was insane. Okay, so this was right up there. David Ament right here in the 5-4. Let's go far chase. It had Mike Daniels behind him. Just got free. It's that same concept. Getting into the turn. Turn 1, turn 2. Oh. Had the nose chopped off of him there. Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming. Budgie with a budgie copter. This is the point of the race your nerves start getting to you? Absolutely. I understand why, because mine do as well. That was Joseph. Joseph right here. I'm gonna take this a little bit higher. Joseph went to turn to the corner. 5-4 shot the gap there. Let's go up. Racha. Let's look at the 5-4. David Ament right there. And we're going to quarter speed into this one. We drop into the corner. Yeah, 12's got to turn in. So where the 12 drops into the corner here is the natural line to drop into the corner. You can't shoot the gap on a corner right here. You're going to see him get tight. 12 comes down. 54 already starts traveling up. Gets into the brakes. Gets out of the gas. 19 checks up here as well. And then when the 5-4 throttles back up, the wheels are turning left and turning right, and then bam, into a bam auto, into a 35 of bar, and then all of a sudden, all sorts of chaos ensuing here. I want to say at least a dozen drivers involved in that one. Jeez, oh, no telestrator tonight. That's my move of the race. Zach Thompson getting through that wreck unscathed. There's probably other drivers that did the same thing there. Sheesh. My goodness. Yeah, sorry, Budgie. We are family friendly. What goes on privately between people? That is none the wiser on my end. I know nothing. Ninth caution of the race. Muscarello Enterprises given that. Amp Racing League had a great first half of this race. We're seeing the track and the patience wear thin. Bam's going to need to get out there and hook up some wreckers. I think Andrew had a fast repair. Penguin's typing away. When he's quiet like this, he is down there typing away. And Davis. Oh, yeah, he's down there. He's down there with Davis. They're having a little chitty chat. I want to be with him. No, I don't. It's all good. If you're part of our Discord, just so you know, we have a Discord tag now. Yeah. You can slap it on if you're a member of our Discord. Slap it on. Anybody can use it. Justin Zukic, Aaron Ryan, Stephen Laskowski, Joseph Grijalva, the Grijalva Man, RB Turner, Jonathan Casebeer, Jeremy Daniel, Michael Moquin. Will be the restart there. There you go. Yeah, and you can get out there. You can chat with me. You can game with us whenever we have the opportunity. We thank everybody for being out there, knocking things down, knocking it out of the park. Thank you all very much. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Love you out there, Shane. Please be safe. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Take care of your fam as well. To our Caffrey brothers as well. They're probably going to be they're right in your neck of the woods. So the Caffreys are listening. Know that we got all of our Australian friends in our hearts tonight. We appreciate you. Is somebody on pit road revving? It is his boss. He's chugging. Green flag. Let's go. All the way down to the bottom side we go. Justin Zukic, Aaron Ryan. 15 laps to go. Full scent and on top of it. Let's go. I should join you for Phasmophobia. I tell you what, it's been a hot minute since I played Phasmophobia. I know they just made some recent updates. I'm waiting for a Horror 2.0. That's what I'm really waiting for. I still like Phasmophobia. I do love that game. I was the first, outside of iRacing, it was the first game I ever streamed. We try to usually save it for special occasions like birthdays, 24-hour streams, you know. We do have a subathon coming up very soon as well. So we're going to be doing marathon stream. Come on, Grijalva, let's go. Everybody doing the thing. Half second the gap here for Justin Zukic. Zook doing what he can here to keep himself at bay, keeping it nice and easy. Quinn Hackett rolling. Zook out front. He's got the Mario lean going on. You remember when Jess and I played and someone else played? Yeah, that was Jess, myself, Kara, and I can't remember if Doug, if Budgie, if you were around when Doug played with us at all. Leskowski runs the fastest lap of the race, 51.75, sitting in fourth. He's looking very much on point right now, trying to carry forward. Oh, the dang old dangles. RB Turner up two, biggest mover of the race right now. Still Andrew Davis. With 12 laps to go, a half second separating Aaron Ryan and Grijalva. Zukic doing a great job breaking the draft, trying to keep drivers at bay. Jonathan Casebeer up inside the top five now as well. Valerie $1.99 super stinking chat. Let's go.
At Valeriski 13 just super chat $1.99.
5-1-88. Tell you what, Jordan Lane. Oh baby, woo! Love to see how that happened. Garrison East Foundation, just door to door. I think Andrew came up just a touch here. Just trying to side draft, just gets into the left rear of him a little bit. Got a little bit too close. Yep. All right, let's go back to the dang old live mode. Back to this one. Under caution for the 10th time tonight. 9 for incident, 1 for stage. You can't watch? Nah, it's okay. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Valerie Scott. Hey, you know what, folks? You got to go follow Valerie on TikTok. You changed your name. Much love to you, dear. Thank you very much. Bricks by Sky. She's following exactly as many. She does some fun stuff. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it. Y'all go follow her. There it is on YouTube. She does some awesome Lego creations. And I'm gonna give all the support in the world to everybody that I like that is artistic and creative in nature. It's the way I do things. Go give them some love. Aaron Ryan, your race leader. And I tell you what, he does a lot of Star Wars stuff. And I'm a nerd. Of course. Go follow Penguin. Let's see. Go follow Budgie. Follow Chop Shop _TV. You can check them out. You get that podcast that I love so much. Who else? Oh, I've got a new podcast that Jess gave me a description for that I need to listen to tomorrow. Absolutely.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
It'll say somebody did the super chats, but it won't show the regular chat.
So it's shared. So that's part of the streamer bot. It's an interaction. Just like whenever there's a there you go. Star Wars is life. Yes. So when you guys send bits and give subs, it shows up on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I did that on purpose. All right, we're going to go one more round. You guys get everything sorted out there. You stepped away, and I was like, he must be typing.
She's a Lego fanatic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's Grijalva's sister, Valerie. She, her dad bought her, and I showed it to Jess and showed it to the kids as well. She's got her dad bought her a cabinet to put all of her Lego creations in, and the way she's got it set up is just stunning. It's awesome. He's a busy bee. And
I've got the Technic, the big crane, the Lieber crane.
Yeah.
They put out.
One day when I have the extra time, but also it takes money to do that stuff. I do want the Millennium Falcon.
I want the big Millennium Falcon and the Imperial Star Destroyer, if I can speak English today.
Yeah, I don't want the Star Destroyer. I want the Death Star. I don't want the Millennium Falcon.
Good luck finding that one.
I know. You got more Legos coming soon, see? That's why everybody needs to follow her on TikTok, so she can make money.
And then I have the, is it the Lamborghini? Green one.
Yeah.
I think it's a Lambo. Yeah, it's a Lambo. The big green one.
I don't know. Here, Ryan, Joseph Grijalva, that's your front row on the restart here. Michael Moquin, Jonathan Casebeard. We go back to green flag racing. It'll be 8 laps to go. Pace car making the sharp left-hand turn. That roof, you hear it? That's Bossert. They're going to green. I don't know why it. You want that one? 865. Woo! 8 Spears to the back bumper. 12 up and out. Oh, into the wall hard for Grijalva. Bottom side for Michael Moquin, who gets into the back bumper. Heel kicks and heel flips. Ow! Oh, no! Jeremy Daniel involved. Can he get it rolling? That right front broken there. Oh, man. We got to go all the way back here. So, into the corner. Casebeer all over the back bumper. Grijalva got tight into the wall, smacks the wall. Casebeer gives him a little bump. And then Moquin drops the corner, does not check up, full throttles, gets into the 12. And Grijalva broken. He's doing all that he can right there. Man, that's why Valerie gets nervous. He had to jump to pit road. Clint Hackett jumping to pit road. Jeremy Daniel jumping to pit road as well. Here's what happened with Clint. Yeah, I mean, Clint could not avoid this. Not if his life depended on it. But Andrew did, and I tell you what, that is such a hard hit. Brad Dove as well. I know, dear. I know. I mean, look at the sudden stop. I'm going to go. I mean, no real way to judge this. I wish the speedometer would show up, or the dash would show up correctly. Well, there's the next one. Budgie, handing out budgie copters like they are candy today. No, I'm totally kidding. That's hers to use. I mean, just a hard hit. A dead stop. Blah. Dang it, Grijalva. Dang it. Yeah, Moken would have had a better run there if he lifted. And that could have salvaged and saved. Unfortunate. I hate it for you. Matt Allen's going to be your lucky dog. Coming around, Jeremy Daniel out of the race. Davis coming down pit road. Brad Dove on pit road again. These drivers still in the lead lap. I hate it for you. Well, how about it? Hey, there's Pop at 14. He's your hard charger right now. Olivero up 11. There's Russell. Well, it's not over till the, sings. Have you now, Penguin? I think he went down. No, he's still here.
No, I'm here.
A little birdie told me that you've done a stream with some Legos.
I have in the past, yes.
There you go. Hey, a great idea. I do cooking streams. That's what I do. Dane, thank you, sir. Much love. Man, that took a while to show up. You did that a long time ago. 30 minutes ago, and it just now showed up? Holy cow, Facebook's behind. Like way behind.
Yeah, I built that Lamborghini and I built the crane both on stream.
Nice.
And the crane sits as high as my window.
Did I post her stuff on TikTok or on no, I didn't, on Twitch. There you go, Twitch. It was still in the queue to send, so I don't know if it posted or not. Stream's doing funky things right now. I want to make sure we give everybody love. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. All right. That's right. That's that little birdie. It fits, right? It's in there now? Okay. All right. Thank you, Budgie. See, it fits. I like supporting artists. Fireworks incoming. Is it slingshot engaged? All right, Andrew. Come on, sir. We should ride on board with you. I also need, I was going to start putting out a phone number for you. That's my fault for not having that information, but I'll have it for the next race that you take care of. Went my neck and my back, my neck and my back. Brother, that was rough. You're not in a motion rig, right? Because holy goodness gracious, that was rough. I mean, you went from whatever corner exit with 170. Oh, no. Oh, I was right on with Andrew. Andrew's computer shut down. Green flag. It had, oh no. Was that Andrew, your wheel? No motion, Rick. Thankfully, that would have thrown you out of the house. Yes, sir. 4 laps to go. Aaron Ryan to break the draft, trying to hold on. Zach Thompson, Jonathan Casebeer. It's your 3rd and 4th, 4 laps to go. Aaron Ryan trying to outrun these final couple of corners. How about Josh Barr in the rebound here to the back bumper of Casebeer? Outside lane, Mike Daniels. Barr. Casebeer a lonely Ford up there as Brock Duty just behind. Aaron Ryan, first Chevy. Where'd he go? Back into the turn. Man, oh man. Moquin trying to travel in. 7 runs the line. 4 is going to be in tow. 7 has to break the draft again. The toe is a little bit more strong. Aaron pretty much has to start doing that almost immediately. Barr to the back bumper to the 11 of Thompson. Jonathan Casebeer back to the inside. 35 rolling up and out. Battle for the lead between Aaron Ryan, Michael Moquin, 2 to go. Seven out of the corner. Has to be prepared. Moquin traveling 7 all the way down. Has to move quickly. Able to extend, getting into turn 3 and 4. Michael Moquin will have to send the corner as hard as he can here. And Aaron Ryan doing a great job of backing up the corner. Now, the distance out, up and out. Wall tap for the 4. Casebeer, Zach Thompson, Josh Barr. White flag waves, final lap. Drivers getting ready to get into the corner. 7 to the 4, 4/4 second. Aaron Ryan, hard hit for the 4. Travels the bottom side again. Aaron Ryan up and out, runs a little bit higher. Has to break the draft all the way down to the bottom side. Is going to do so. Moquin trying to utilize all the straightaway speed he can get here for one last-ditch effort to get in the corner. Trying to work into 3, final corner. Up and out, Michael Moquin trying to close the distance. Aaron Ryan, though, out front. Rolling in, rolling out. One more time. We'll do it again. Aaron Ryan wins again. Aaron Ryan, Michael Moquin, and Jonathan Casebeer. There it is, number 1. How about them apples? Look at that. That's the reason why you're rolling driver cams, because then I click a button. And he's excited. He's excited, folks. He's excited. You got to be happy about it. That's for darn sure. 7 car of Aaron Ryan. Maximum input. A little bump from Moquin there. Big bump coming from his teammate. Just don't spit him out. Good looking paint scheme. Laskowski coming up, give him some love. Everybody. They're touching the butt. Nicole, they're all touching his rear end there. Oh, I like it. All right, he'll celebrate right there on the bricks. Aaron Ryan. This is one of the toughest places to do burnouts. It feels big when you're driving down it. When you're trying to do a burnout, you realize that it's really only 2 car lengths. You're doing a good enough job. A lot of smoke. When there's smoke, there's fire. Little curly cues. All the good things. How about that? Aaron Ryan with the victor here tonight. He'll celebrate as we go. Amp Racing Cup Series. Bam Auto. Then bam. It was Indy. Few cautions, but nonetheless, still a good race. Still a lot of fun. Aaron Ryan, Michael Moquin, Jonathan Caseper, your top 3. Josh Barr, Stephen Leskowski, your top 5. Zach Thompson, David Ament, RB Turner, Justin Zukic, Mike Daniels, your top 10. Brad Dove, Andrew Davis, Brock Duty, Russell Olivero, Colby Peterson, your top 15. Jordan Lane, Matt Allen, Andrew Scrodenboer, Joseph Grohalva, Jeremy Daniel, your top 20. And then down the rest of it, Clint Hackett, Mr. Bosworth. A lot of drivers made it all the way until just about 14, 15 laps to go, 17 laps to go for Mr. Bosworth. Man, oh, man. How about them apples? What a good race. Good race. It was a good time. I liked it. I thought it was fun. If you didn't like that one, then there's something wrong with you. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Bean? And we'll go back to it. I brought you up once. Now I got to bring you up again. I didn't think you were going to win.
Neither did I.
No, there's all the faith in the world. Everybody has a shot to win at the not just at this racetrack, but in this league. Everybody, an incredible amount of talent. But cautions tonight really shook this whole field up. Drivers fast in certain areas, and then just tire strategy, pitch strategy, kind of different. I mean, you came out on 71 for fuel, it looked like, and so you're still on older tires. It just seemed like trying to have the clean air to be able to control a restart, to be able to get up there and just run those fast laps. I mean, that was detrimental, it looked like.
Yeah, when I came in at 71, I think I only had like an extra lap of gas, and the cautions kind of saved me in that aspect, having a little extra just in case we had green-white checkers. And then that helped me out a lot with my tires, because I was getting pretty worried about it, and I was getting more worried about just having to constantly restart them. That was a lot of issues that I had. I think it was Kansas. That was a lot of issues that I had with Kansas, was just trying to get my tires restarted, and getting back in the zone, and starting in the front row with Zook every time. I was constantly trying to defend from Steven from getting to my inside so we can get back out on the straight, so I just don't lose that position, because that happened with me and Zook battling, and Grijalva was up in front, and you're going too wide behind him, and he just drives away. Yeah, once I got the clean, like behind cars, I had a real hard time. But man, clean air is king. Once I got to first after Zook pitted, like that last green flag run, I was running, like, I can go to my lap charts. I know he was telling me at like every lap. It was like my fastest lap, and then another fastest lap, then another fastest lap. Like, just once I got the clean air, it felt amazing. But yeah, wasn't expecting to get this win after such a low qualifying position, but cautions helped me out quite a lot.
Well, I mean, sometimes, especially in this car, you just kind of have to figure it out, right? It takes a little bit of time to let the race come to you. And this is one track that I will say is tough to, it may seem like an easy track to drive, but it truly isn't. You have 4 different corners of entry, 4 different exits, 2 of some of the slickest, flattest corners you're going to get into, or you're going to exit from. And this is where speed is king.
Oh yeah, and I mean, and they're not all the same. Like, I don't, the markers that I'm using around the track, I was rock solid in 3 and 4, but in 1, my markers were a little different, and I was struggling to kind of get those in key. But it's, with how flat it is and how high speed it is, the dirty air is tough. Once you actually get up to full speed, like the first lap on a restart, you'll be fine. But once the cars get up to full speed and you're still that same 3, 4, 5 tenths back, like, you feel it the next lap, just immediately getting tight and having to let off and having to kind of reestablish your line based off of the car in front of you. It's definitely a challenging track.
Well, made it look dang old fun tonight. So, just so everybody knows, you must now forever call Penguin Pastor Penguin. That is now deemed his new title through the stream. And I know he gave a little thought and prayer out there for everybody.
Yeah, the first prayer didn't work out too much. The second prayer was rock solid. I loved it.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's the Norbert. Can I get an amen? Right? Yeah, that's his now. Yep, it is. So, you went from an snot moment to victory lane here, Aaron. That's a good day. A good day to have to make sure that the Browns didn't go to the Super Bowl in your khakis, and at least you were in good hands with AR. I almost said Allstate, but we're not going to go too many innuendos today. It's just it's been a day full of them. If you had to have one takeaway from this racetrack, what's the one thing that you've learned here? Because this is your third win of the season, and the early going 7 races in, third win.
I think this was my first really good learning experience with Dirty Air on a flat. I mean, I know it has banking, but I mean it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
For how fast we're going, it's pretty flat. We could feel a little bit of it in Kansas, but the banking kind of offset it if you just got a few feet up on your line off of them. This was a real that, and then the temperature changes, whether or not which parts of the track were covered in clouds. I noticed that quite a lot. That was a big role play. My car did not feel the greatest. And when it was 100% in sunlight, there was one point in the middle of the race where it was full cloud cover, and my car just came to life. I think it was like the second caution, or maybe the second caution. My car just came to life. So the big learning thing this one was just flat track, high speed, dirty air, and I'm noticing a little larger of a difference on that, and same thing in that high speed flat track with cloud cover or track temperature.
Track temperature is super important at this racetrack. It always has, and it always will be. Even I don't care if they repave it or not. It's such a big track that you need every single bit of it to be able to maximize your performance. But tonight, the AR Audio team comes home in victory lane for the third time. Brother, give you shout-outs. It was a good time.
I'd like to thank Nicole for always watching and supporting me each and every week and cheering me on, getting texts after the race. I'd like to thank Red Clay Roleplay for sponsoring our race control, Jordan Lane for our sponsor of the pole position, which sadly I did not get today, and then Bam Auto for sponsoring the race. And then you, sir.
We do what we can.
Oh, and before, hold on. I'm wearing. I gotta show that. I didn't want to take it off because I had the headset on, but
right.
I gotta show the T-shirt one more time.
There it is. Yeah, it is that's the T-shirt. It's near dear to my heart. It's got that right there. It says F Cancer on it, folks. Sim Racing, and then it's got my logo on the sleeve. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Totally worth it. And if it's not worth it, then well, I don't know what to tell you. There's not another shirt out there other than the one with my big ugly mug on it that's any more fun than that. So.
I do have a very high quality transparent PNG of your face, so I could put that on a shirt.
Oh goodness, I can too, but we won't, and that'll probably be the one that I disapprove of. You know what? I tell you what, if I lose my nose, go for it, because then I'll look like a jack-o'-lantern, and that'd be even funnier.
Then you look awesome. You look like a ghoul in the Fallout series.
Exactly.
It'll be awesome.
It would be. I might even buy a suit. What is he? He wears. He's more like a cowboy, isn't he? Okay.
Yeah, he's like a rugged, ripped clothing cowboy, wasteland type. Yeah.
Well, I'm not that big of a cowboy. Let's back away from that. Aaron, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you after the holiday. Go enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Have a great 4th of July weekend.
You as well. It's Aaron Ryan coming on victory lane, knocking it down. And what a great time. This guy trying to work on it as much as he could. He did a pretty phenomenal job of getting up there leading laps. It's Michael Moquin coming home P2 tonight. Walk us through the dang old incident with the dang old Grijalva, because we want to make sure that you're good to go there, because we like to make sure that everybody's solid even after the fact. And still unintentional, I know, but trying to shoot a gap there. But first and foremost, congrats on the P2, but also, a good charge tonight out of the car.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm honestly kind of sucks that it did happen between me and Gravala, but coming out of one, him and whoever was behind him, can't remember who, but they got in the wall. They're coming out of one, and I shot down underneath them to go into two, get set up for two, and I thought I was clear enough, and he comes down to the bottom where I'm already at, and with me carrying as much momentum as I had, I was out of the gas, I was on the brake, trying not to hit him, but with just the momentum carried in, and it's, I guess we made a little bit of contact, and he went up into the wall, and then obviously everybody was continuing racing on, and he comes off of two, according to the replay, comes off of two and gets clobbered. So I did what I could to stay off of him, but like I said, just the momentum just got him turned sideways. I don't know what else I could have done besides stabbing the brakes, which if I did that, I'm going either into the infield or going into the outside wall in front of everybody. And like I said, I just don't know what else to do.
Sometimes
it sucks.
Yeah, sometimes hard racing is hard racing. Sometimes some things are just unavoidable. We watch it time and time again. You go from 155 miles an hour to a car that becomes 20 miles an hour slower. It happened, but he did it. Valerie, much love to you. Real quick, always get a hold of me if you need anything. You can reach out to me on social media, or have your brother get a hold of me. Whatever you want to do. Valerie, much love to you, dear. You can reach out to me about those socks, and I'll reach out to you about those other things that I said I could make. But outside of that, sorry, I have to. Many things happen here, Mike, and
oh yeah, no, I understand.
This thing became poetic tonight. Lots of fun times, but also a lot of trials and tribulations. Clean air was important. And then, a couple of restarts, just things cycling out. Talk to me about pit road. Excuse me, pit road, because pit road was where I saw just the most change on this racetrack, let alone the passing for leads. Fast cars are going to be fast. The draft was going to work. Things were going to work in those situations. But it seemed like pit road was the busiest place tonight, outside of just getting these restarts going.
Yeah, definitely pit road. There was a lot of gaining and a lot of loss there. I know the first pit cycle was how I was able to get out, or I should say, stay back out front. But it was a very close race off of pit road for sure. But yeah, the biggest thing was just not spinning the tires trying to get out of your box. So it kind of slowed you down a little bit on the race off. But yeah, with that long pit road, you can lose a lot of time there. Especially if we did end up having green flag pit stops, which I think some people did do some green flag pit stops, but for the majority of us, we weren't able to do those green flag pit stops.
About the time it was get ready to be an option, it was like something happened. But no, the racing was close, man. It was a good race. Legitimate lead laps. You're fast out there. Your consistency still striking through. It's what we've talked about before. Just being consistent. It's a good track for you.
Yeah, it's in the times that I've ran here throughout the last probably 2 years. I've felt that I've had a good showing every time that I've come out here. And then, like I said, a couple weeks back with the changes, the cars definitely handle a lot different now.
Mm-hmm.
But the same and similar lines are still working at this track where they had been. I mean, my key was try to keep my left sides to that white line or under that white line as much as possible in the corners. That's where 90% of the grip. Yeah, I was burning off my right sides a little bit, but when I was out in the clean air, I mean, yeah, I had a small little hiccup, and Steven was able to get back up to me like within 0.3, 0.4 seconds. But then I started driving back off again once I was able to get back into that rhythm. So it's all about how you run the lines. Is obviously breaking points, turn ins, turn offs, throttle outs. I mean, it's the same at every track. And once you learn a specific track, it's definitely a lot easier to handle for sure.
This track, the line, we were talking about the line never changing, right? But this tire model, watch the pace drop drastically. I mean, it still felt like you were fast, but I mean, just the amount of time, a second and a half over the course of less than 10 laps. That's pretty egregious, man. That's a lot of wear and tear on those tires very early.
Yeah, especially those right fronts.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely fell off a lot more than every other tire. But those rears, especially on the tailwinds, you'll burn those up, because there was a couple times, which is how I got on a wall a few times, coming off of one mostly. That's why my tires got heated up, and just spinning the tires, getting back on the throttle, and just push tight because of the front tires wearing down.
Yep.
But I mean, the right sides, yeah, they definitely fell off a lot faster and a lot harder than previous.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it wasn't unbearable, honestly and truthfully. Honestly, I felt like the tires felt a lot better. But the air on these cars, if you're running behind somebody, yeah, you're gonna get tight. Especially if they get tight, you're gonna get tight, and it could be troublesome all the way around. But I mean,
yeah, I saw that all throughout the racetrack. I mean, one little bit of, we saw net code for days here again, and it shows that just how hard you guys have to run each other. But hey, a good night for you, Mike. A good finish, P2. I know that you tried to do what you could when it comes to Grijalva. I understand it. I saw it. I saw the racing. Things happen. Things happen when it comes to the drive-in. So, brother,
yeah, and
go ahead.
I do apologize to the Gravala family. Like, I had no intentions on getting them out. I mean, I was as low as I can go. I mean, there wasn't much more else I could really do in my eyes. And going back and looking at this replay, I mean, I stand by what I'm saying. I had no intentions on getting them like I did. And I just wanted to race them hard, and that was exactly as you said. It just was hard racing. And again, I do apologize to Joseph, and I do apologize to his family. But it's racing, and that's just how it is.
Sometimes things happen. And I saw it from the overhead. I looked overhead and I watched what happened for him to get up into the wall, and then it slowed him up and up, but he was able to make the corner. You were just carrying so much momentum into the corner that it was almost unexpected. I get it. Mike, give shout outs, brother. You got a P2 finish. Nothing wrong with it. Able to defend.
Yes, sir.
Like it.
Obviously, first shout out Bam Auto for putting on this show for us, um, making this happen tonight. Big shout out to you, and Signature, for putting on a spectacular broadcast week in, week out. Big shout out to Muscarella Motorsports team put things together tonight for sure. Unfortunately for a couple of us, it didn't go the way that we planned, but all in all, a good team effort. Quicksilver for allowing us to put them on the car, and Under Industries, one of my personal sponsors, veteran supported company, and we yeah. I mean, I don't have much else to say. It was a well placed night.
It was good night. It was a good night. There's nothing wrong with it. You did great. I mean, might as well keep rolling, brother. Keep rolling. That's what it is.
Let some laps and finish second. I mean, I can't really be too upset. And I was coming for Aaron, but if I had more laps, it probably would have been a different outcome. But and it is what it is. I'm not mad by the finish, but yeah.
Off to the next one, Mike. Happy 4th of July to you, sir. We'll see you when we come back.
Yes, sir. Happy 4th to y'all and everybody out there.
That is Michael Moquin coming home P2 tonight, and I know he feels bad. Again, we all drive from our windshield point of view, the overhead point of view on mine. I went over it in the race. I still agree. I mean, other than literally turning, hard on the brakes, they're turning into the corner. I mean, you kind of have to look at it. Last but not least, Jonathan of the Case Beers, the Case of Beer, as old Stryker would say. 10 spots gained, 3rd place finish for you, man. You needed, what else did you need? Little longer run. What? I mean, P3's not bad. You restarted on the outside lane.
Yeah, I think a green flag run anytime inside the final 20 laps could have gave me a higher chance at winning. I wouldn't have had anything for Grijalva. If it ran green and he didn't get in that incident, we might have gone 1-2. I wouldn't have had anything for him, but I was gaining on those front 2 guys the last 2 laps, and if I had maybe 3 or 4 more, I might have been able to make a move. Not saying it would have been completed, but I could have been there.
Having the opportunity, that's part of the thing. I mean, that's the thing about racing. It's one of the things about racing that I enjoy. I mean, I've been racing a little bit more often here lately, and when I look at how drivers are incorporating their windshield time, right? What's in front of them in comparison to the outside of what's going on around them. It's a tale of 2 tapes here. One, you have the track and the race that you're supposed to run, and then the next portion of it is just everything else around you. Colby, also thank you for the like out there, Colby. Thank you. I did see that. Let me make sure I hit on that real quick. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Passing was kind of difficult almost all night. It took a lot to get anything done. I could make a couple passes on the short run, and then the long run mid pack was difficult. But if I was up front, it was a little bit easier. There was less dirty air. You could kind of arc the corner the way you wanted to, and any slight slip up from somebody, if they didn't get all the way to the bottom, you could get right on by. I know. At 98, I think it was when I got past. It might have been RB. I think it was Joshua Barr. I got past him because he missed the bottom of 3. And after that, it was just hitting my marks and trying to run the front ones down. I know at one point I was 22nd, dead last, trying to take care of damage because I hit the wall. And I, at that point, felt like it was going to be difficult to get anywhere. But, I just kept turning laps. I got all my damage fixed, and people kept pitting on the final 30 laps of cautions, and I just worked my way to the front, just kept hitting the bottom, and brought home another top 5. The only race I've missed so far this season's Canada, but every other race I've made it, I've top 5'd. So
I talk about consistency. I talked about it with Mike. Of course,
I got to
it's
bring
Aaron.
home those stage points.
Yeah, Aaron with 3 wins, and stage points are going to be the biggest determination of playoff points. I've watched it with other leagues. I know it's going to be the case with here with now that they've added stages. I mean, you have to. I think it's well in your mind, right? Qualify decently, keep yourself in contention, right, to get some stage points.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have a good beginning of the race car most of the time, except the last 2 weeks is when I finally scored my first stage points.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't seem to crack the top 10 in the first 30% of the race. But I mean, I'm there at the end in the top 5, and I know a win's got to be coming.
Sheehan, thank you for the like out there as well. It'll be there, man. I mean, it'll come when, it'll probably come on a track you're least expecting it. It'll be something. It won't even be fluke. It'll be just something you just find a groove and you're there.
We got Nashville Super Speedway on the schedule because I'll circle that one right now. I'm not sure that we do, but I'd love if we did.
Hold on, I can look. Bam.
Oh, it's down in the playoffs. It's round 12, race 1.
Woohoo!
Well, I got to get something done before then. But if I make the playoffs and we get to that race, look out.
We got Charlotte, then Lucas Oil. We have the All-Star race, so we have Charlotte after the 4th of July. That'll be the Maxim Savagery Charlotte race, and then the All-Star race at Lucas Oil.
Texas and Darlington are the last remaining regular season tracks that I'm looking for.
I bet Milwaukee will be a good track for you.
Can't say I've even raced there yet, so I'm gonna have to start practicing.
It's a retired racetrack. It's the Milwaukee Mile. I mean, it's a fun track. I like the Milwaukee Mile. You'll have to drive it. It's its own animal. You know, if you can do well there, that's a track that drivers who know it put it. You know what I mean? So
in North Wilkesboro, I have a way around that track that nobody else runs it that way, and I can make passes like crazy.
Yeah.
I won't reveal my secrets, but I've got a way around that track. I don't see anybody attack turn 1 the way I do, and it works really well.
Perfect. It's the way it matters, man. It's a good deal. But Jonathan, tonight went on a lot longer than what it was supposed to. I'm going to let you be. Give your shout outs, brother. P3 finish. Moving on for a holiday.
Yeah, I got to shout out the weekly sponsor, BAM Auto, for sponsoring the race this week. The entire league for putting this on. You for broadcasting it, as always. Just fantastic job. I've always got it off to the side while I'm racing, so I listen to it, and it's always a bit of information in my ear as well as some entertainment while racing. Most people can't have that kind of thing in their head while driving, but it kind of helps me zone in a little bit. Don't think I had anybody specific watching tonight, but shout out to my team. Grijalva, I forget, Hackett and Duty. They were running pretty good all night. None of them got necessarily the greatest finish, but yeah, they're a good group of guys. I appreciate them taking me in again.
Absolutely, boss. Thank you for the like, sir. I would tell you what, you and I are both now the reason that Penguin is now Pastor Penguin. Okay. You know,
I told him it wasn't truly a Sunday until we got a Penguin preach.
Yeah, well, he has to give his sermon, and then he has to come up in here, and I have to give him my version of what I think he said. Instead of he who casts the first stone, it's he who casts the first lug nut.
Perfect.
All right, John. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Go enjoy your 4th of July, and be safe.
Absolutely, you too.
And it's Jonathan Case Beer coming home. The case of beer, as Stryker always says. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody being out there. Again, folks, if you want to help out with what we've got going on, make sure you hit all of our links as well. Make sure you check out Chop Shop Racing, Musqueam Enterprises, and, of course, Lunatic Designs. Thank you to Jordan Lane Racing, Bam Auto for tonight's sponsorship, as well as, just the best in the business, the AMP Racing Series, AR Audio, and, of course, Red Clay Roleplay. Love them all. So, it was an entertaining race. It was a fun night. It's been a long day, and this was a longer race. So, I mean, 100 laps around this racetrack takes some time, and it makes drivers antsy. And the thing is that a pace lap around here is a couple of minutes. A minute and a half to, well within the margin of reach to be able to get some damage taken care of, but also to test drivers. They're thinking about what they're going to do next to be able to get that next spot. So it's a track that it shows different lanes of not only travel, but also for different lanes of drivers really giving themselves all of the necessary tools that they need to make more happen. So this is a good race. Again, congrats to Aaron Ryan on the big old dub here tonight. Thank you for all the driver cams. Thank you to everybody being out there. We will see you Thursday. That's the next race. So we're going to be off for a few days. We will see you Thursday. And thank you to all the chats out there. Thank you for keeping us fun and entertaining. Like, follow, subscribe, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Hit the donate links, hit the merch links, do all that stuff. Help us out just a little bit here. We will see you all coming up pretty soon. Be good. Happy 4th if I don't see you. Peace out. Love y'all. Thank you.